Oh my lord.
I like it. I like it.
Alright, listen up, you weenies. Have you ever wanted a voice act like the Mr. Write It Out? You must call me Mr. Write It Out. If not, you will perish in my dungeon.
Oh god. I'm scared.
I am dangerous and armed.
How do we voice act Mr. Write It Out?
I'm glad you asked. So, you want to learn how to voice act.
Yeah. Yep.
You want to be in all the Minecraft and Gacha roleplays, right? You want to be super famous. You want to be just like your idol.
I want to be just like you.
Yeah, man.
Well, guess what? You can.
Oh.
What?
Alright, goodbye. That's it. We finished.
No.
That's it.
Go to the next slide.
Oh, there's nothing.
Oh.
Nah, you're joking.
No, that's it. I promise.
Aww.
Alright, so voice acting.
Yay.
I knew it.
Why do you all want to voice act? Let's go around the room. Alright, so Theo, let's start with you. Why do you want to voice act? Why do you want to get into it?
I guess I never really wanted to have like a dream job where I want to go out. I mean, voice
Alright,
acting.
Ram, why do you voice act?
What the?
It's fun.
Alright, Teddy, why do you voice act?
I like making characters say dumb things.
That's really respectable.
That's
Oh my
called
God.
a scrift.
Well, guess what? You're all wrong.
I wasn't even finished my sentence.
Never follow your dreams, Theo. We've been over this. You're just gonna get crushed.
I want to.
Too bad.
Alright, so if you're gonna voice act, we have to prepare. We gotta figure out how we're gonna do it. So how do we prepare? Warm up, bitch.
What do you do?
How do we warm up?
Do any of you warm up?
Do I scream?
Depends.
I cough a lot before I start recording.
That's kind of bad. Vocal exercises. They are surprisingly very important. I know, believe it or not. The moment I actually started getting better as a voice actor was when I realized how I sounded when I did these vocal exercises, because I was able to move around the sound in my mouth to a certain extent. I know it sounds really sus, but bear with me. But being able to move around the sound in my mouth was able to kind of help me and like really expand what I was able to do with the voice acting jobs, whether that be like a deep voice or like a more small kind of timid voice. Something simple as just doing like tongue twisters to get your mouth moving can really help you a lot, just to be able to like start doing lines. Because if you're someone like me who stutters a lot or even like slurs your words, doing tongue twisters could definitely help you out and quickly get you out of that. Or really any way to get your mouth moving, don't be sus.
Let's go.
But the real question is, what happens when you warm up? Profit. Good job. You take care of your voice, you see some dollar bills. You're gonna be rich!
Yay!
Totally.
Except just kidding, you stop.
It does not.
This world is cruel. I need to feed my penguins.
We do this for free.
We do, and that sucks.
Child labor.
Theo, when am I getting paid?
What? I was paying?
Alright, next slide. Audition for everything. Look at graph. Look at this graph. This graph is you when you audition for things that are not Minecraft related.
They don't get views.
No, they don't. This one might be a bit obvious, but seriously, spread your wings. Don't just keep yourself in this tight little bubble. Don't voice the same characters over and over again. I definitely made that mistake because my voice was always naturally higher, so I always auditioned for like the little brother archetype and like, you know, the little bitch boy characters. But like seriously, spice it up. I told that to Feel too, and you actually got a role that was like crazy.
Okay, yeah, I did. I didn't really enjoy it though, I'm not gonna lie.
No, of course not, but practice
But
is
still,
practice.
even then. Yeah, because it's a
I
complete
agree.
different character than what I normally would play. So, good practice.
Yeah, honestly, literally try everything and get experience in everything. That's the most important thing you can
Alright.
learn as a voice actor is experience. Obviously, if you're like Ram, then don't voice females. I mean, if you can do it, then go for it. I've seen some crazy things. Another thing that is important is to analyze your enemy. If you find someone you like, copy them.
Be them but better.
Plagiarism.
Do exactly what they do. Because if it works for them, then it will probably work for you.
I agree. I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing's
That-
original anymore, so just copy someone else, honestly.
Overpower them.
For real though, find someone you like or look up to, even if it's for something small, and try to do what they do. If you can't, skill issue.
Okay.
Yep. You're just not good enough.
Yeah, too bad. I don't know what to tell you. Just yeah. Don't cry. Crying is for losers.
Okay, never cry.
I'm seeing a tear. Teddy, why are you crying? But the real question is, how do I stand out? Has this ever happened to you? You find a project that you really like and it looks really cool, so you go to audition for the role, but oh no, that role has like 100 submissions. How do I stand out? What can I do? Well, now you can. Oh shit.
Come on.
You know what? That's okay. Ram, how does that make you feel?
Is I'm alive? Is he dead?
Good job, you saw through my lies, and you passed. Pat yourself on the back. Congratulations,
Yeah.
you are now a voice actor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's that easy. It's that
It is.
easy.
Oh my
It is.
god.
Wait, why is there more presentation? Nah, shit. Okay, fine.
Oh my god.
Apparently there's a difference between practicing and actually doing good practice. I don't know, don't ask me. I'm not a professional. I know I'm teaching you, but don't ask me.
I know you're teaching me, but don't ask me.
Don't. So how can I be better? You can't. Okay, no, sorry. How can I truly stand out and get more roles? If I'm at rock bottom, my Minecraft wife, Karen, left me for that dude that she met on Twitter, what can I do to get back at her?
Exactly.
Say it with me, kids. take advantage of other people.
Take
Yeah.
advantage.
Take
of other
advantage
people.
of other people.
Other people.
That's right. This is all you need to do. You want to get better? This is the only way. For one, don't introduce yourself if you don't have to. This is my biggest pet peeve of all time. Obviously, if they ask for your name and age and microphone, then yeah, give that information. But if they don't ask you to do it, then don't fucking do it. You know how tiring it is to go through a ton of submissions for these roles?
Yeah,
Very.
I do. I had to cast.
Honestly, like another project person to another project person, if a project has over 100 submissions for like maybe like 2 or 3 characters, they're not gonna have the time to listen through all of them. They're probably gonna skim through it, especially when they already have an idea of what the characters need to already sound like, and that's what they care about in that moment. This job is really demanding, it's really competitive. I'm sure you all know that.
It's always a rounding up as well. So if you do get in and you have the introduction, it's like, dude, you're already off.
And the most important thing is that if you don't meet that criteria in the first opening line, then you're not gonna get anywhere. This is like the most important piece of like information I can give you all. Their first line is so important. If your first line is just, hi, my name is so-and-so and this is my audition, then you've already lost, honestly.
So many people do that. Like I see they say their name before they start their audition and then they audition.
If you want to increase your chances, your best take needs to go first. Your first take needs to wow them.
I already messed up. I always put my best take on the second.
No.
I actually never thought about it that way.
Because that's the first impression.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Next slide. Find cool people and see who they audition for. Connections are everything. Making friends and finding out what projects they're in and what stuff they audition for is great for you. Make friends only for your advantage.
So quote unquote stalk their CCC or any other profiles.
Yeah, absolutely. Find out what they're auditioning for and just, you know, bump into them and be like, wow, such a small world. It's crazy. Wow, it must be fate. And then, you know, hopefully we'll end up with you two getting married and not having to tie them to a chair. Currently still trying to figure that one out, but...
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, always do more than one take. I cannot stress this enough. When you look at these lines, you need to really imagine how multiple ways the characters can say it. So if you're saying the same line, but slightly different, that's not going to be good enough. First line for that first, like, opening, you need to really wow them. So you need to have 2 completely different takes if you really want to be able to, like, kind of nuzzle yourself into that spot where, like, oh, I really like this person. And I know it can be a bit hard because your average script will always look like this. Well, actually, maybe not like this. I'm actually a really good writer. I don't think anyone noticed, but I'm actually a really good writer.
I was born to be Rizzy, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
the first thing I read.
This might be the best writing I've ever seen.
On God, W.
For example, how would you say this line?
I'm not reading that.
Go
Theo,
on.
read their line.
No, I'm not reading that.
Theo, read the line.
Nuh-uh.
Go on.
Nuh-uh.
Teddy, read the line. Teddy, read
Go
the
on,
line.
Teddy.
You want to be a voice actor? Read it.
You're a bear, come on.
What have you? Will you go out with what?
That was perfect. Ram, do it. Ram, you need to do it.
No, he's dead.
Ram, if you don't do it, the world's gonna end. I need you to do it now. Quick, please. There's a gun to my head. I need you to do it, please. Oh God, please. If you don't do it, please. Ram,
Sorry.
please, read the line. I keep screaming, but God doesn't hear me.
Oh, he died.
You're ruining my joke, Ram. What the heck? It's okay. I didn't like Ram anyways. What about this line? Let's do Theo. How would you say
God.
this line?
What should we do?
Okay, but how would you say it, like, but better?
Better, huh?
This is such a simple and vague line with no context, but when you read it, you can already kind of figure out how to say it, right?
Yeah, what should we do?
But your job as a voice actor is to try to figure out how to make this sound different when you're going to do a double take. Say it with a different emotion. Think about it.
What should we do?
That was better. That was exactly what I was looking for. Now do that, but maybe sound a little bit more timid and closed in.
What should we do?
Close it in a little bit more. Maybe try to stutter on that first line.
What should we do?
Make it more of a question towards the end.
I'm gonna punch you. What should we do?
There we go. That was perfect. So as you can see, going from just a simple delivery from the first one, like, oh, just a question like, what should we do? And trying to make it just sound different, that's what I mean when the first line is important. If the person listened to this, they're like, oh wow, that was really good because it sounded different compared to the competitor. Because it sounded, guess what? Like you're actually delivering a line and not just saying, Ram, I need you to say this line.
Hey there. Got any plans later?
So do this line, but almost completely opposite of what you were doing.
Sound excited.
My dog is screaming in the back. Hold on.
So become the dog. You got that dog in you, right?
Yo, whoa.
I'd also like to make a comment. Sometimes us voice actors have to make up for the writers, like the production, and they wouldn't include any context. So us voice actors have to be ready for times like that. We have to do our best to try and like improv. because there is no context for the actual line.
That's exactly why I showed you the script earlier where it's just lines. You're not gonna get much. And that's kind of just how normal scripts are sometimes, because most of the time when you are voice acting, at least professionally, you will get a director. But obviously for these kind of fun projects, you won't get one. But if you are trying to get better, you need to kind of keep this in mind, because believe it or not, some people sometimes are not good writers. But you know what? It's our job to make it sound better.
We make the projects alive,
That is our job.
which we do not get paid for, sadly.
We should though. Alright, Teddy, finally, my favorite one. You can do this line.
Excuse me, I thought I was.
You were never.
Look, if you're not going, then let's leave it at that.
Okay,
What?
now do that, but the opposite.
Look, if you're not going, then let's leave it at that.
Sound more like you don't care, but you want to. And what I mean by that is towards the end of the line, you need to kind of give those hints.
Look, if you're not going, let's leave it at that.
That's a lot better. That's a 9-day difference. That's awesome.
Yeah, bear. Woo.
Take it up a higher pitch and sound like you're just insanely angry at the person, but obviously you still care for them.
If you're not going, then let's leave it at that.
There we go. Awesome. You see how different those two
Ooh, okay.
sound?
Yeah.
Yes, I can
That's
hear a massive difference.
That's exactly what I mean. See, I'm a good teacher, probably.
Yeah.
No, you
Mr.
are, don't
Teacher.
Always give more. You are voice acting. As I said before, don't just read the line. Even if you are supposed to sound grounded, don't just read it and don't just do it. You need to be able to expand upon it and do different things. Always show some emotion, even if the line doesn't require any. Remember, we are actors. And also, this is something I didn't want to touch upon too much. This is a little too much for beginners, but I like you guys, so I'm gonna tell you a little secret.
What's the secret?
Always speak with your tummy and not your throat.
I come from diaphragm.
Wait, you knew about that, Ram? The fuck?
Know a little bit of it.
When you voice act, you need to be able to project yourself and be able to make yourself clear, because the clearer you are, the more kind of professional you sound, and also the more confident you sound, even when you're not doing confident characters. Just in general, the more clearer you are, the better you're gonna be.
I think when I first started voice acting, I had like no confidence when reading lines, and I just read it like a book. I think that's
Still
another
don't
issue.
have confidence, but
Shush.
And remember, kids, always do more and always do it again and again. You are never gonna get better unless you keep doing it. Say it with me, again and again and again and again.
Again and again.
Hell yeah, this is the best cult.
oh hell yeah.
Are you drinking all that coffee?
I want that. I want iced coffee.
Yeah, of course you do. Yep.
Let's do some more lines. Take it off with Teddy.
What are you talking about?
Okay, now sound more like you don't care.
What are you talking about?
A little more closed in.
What are you talking
Not
about?
that much, not that much. See, you're already learning. I know you said you needed my advice. You're really good at this.
I was just being me.
Well, that's good. I want you to be you because you're great.
Yay.
You can always improve, you know.
And you're already improving.
Yeah,
I feel like such a
exactly.
good dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Is that you?
Father!
Dad?
Is that you?
I'm going to get the milk.
No, not again, not again.
Oh,
Do this line.
there's nothing to worry about. I got this.
Okay, now sound more confident, because that's clearly what the line is trying to say, right?
Oh, whoopsies. There's nothing to worry about. I got this.
A little bit more. I need you to sound more nonchalant, like this is no big deal.
Nonchalant? What?
Nonchalant, like this is, yeah,
Nonchalant.
non-chocolate.
There's nothing to worry about. I got this.
That's pretty good. That's exactly what I was looking for. Alright, Ram, you ready? You ready to ram into things?
Yeah, wait. You shouldn't be so careless all the time.
A little bit more. Give me more than that.
You shouldn't be so careless all the time.
Run into it. Don't stop.
You shouldn't be so careless all the time.
That's really good. Does anybody else hear that?
Yeah. I can hear it, yep.
Great. I feel like you're just agreeing with me. You can have your own opinions, I
I'm
promise.
not.
I knew
Like that,
exactly what you
I
meant
heard
when you
it.
said
I promise, I'm not holding you at gunpoint. You can have your own opinions.
Wait, you are? Wait, hold on.
Alright, let's do a quick scene. Here are your lines that you have to do.
Oh,
Go ahead, do the lines.
someone do it.
Wow, Mr. Read It Out, you're so cool and amazing and kind of handsome.
Oh yeah?
More often, we should
Oh, yeah.
go out and play Minecraft together.
We should.
And did you know that in terms of male human and female breeding?
Oh my god.
Why'd you stop? Everyone, say the lines! You want to be a voice actor? Say the line! Alright, let's do another scene.
Thank God.
So these are your lines that you're gonna have to do. Obviously, you're highlighted, so what I want you all to do is go ahead and mute yourself, deafen yourself, whatever you have to do. Go ahead and post in this group chat, like, your lines of doing everything. Everything that you've learned so far, do your lines. And make sure that you give me variety. We will go through this in order of who sent them. So, Theo, you are first.
Oh fuck.
I'm going to listen to them and critique.
Have you heard about the rumor? Have you heard about the rumor?
The first one was pretty natural. It didn't wow me. You should have led with that second one. Don't worry though, those takes are really good, just switch them.
Alright. I have to reorganize them.
What up?
Though it also just really depends on the director, because like, yeah, 9 times out of 10 too, they're probably looking for someone who just sounds great. So automatically, like, you're on the list too.
It took them like an hour to wake up. They found someone passed out by the lockers. and it took them like an hour to wake up.
Both lines were the same for the second line.
Ah.
The second line should have sounded a bit more like terrified,
Oh, okay.
but more like a, did you hear about that? It's like, it's pretty creepy, right? But good take overall. Good take overall.
It's probably just a coincidence, though. Right?
I feel like it should have had more of a comedic, right? Like more of like questioning. Like, but I like that you kind of like
Oh.
kind of leaned in more into it, where like you were more like nonchalant about it as well, and then you were like, wait a minute, right? But no, overall, great. I liked it. Little mistakes here and there, but
Yay!
like overall, like that's like an 8 out of 10.
Ooh, I'm getting graded for this.
All right, Ram.
That's anything like my grades right now. I'm getting.
2 out of 10. Not enough Ram.
Have you heard about the rumor? Have you heard about the rumor?
I liked your second take better though.
Yeah.
You should have switched them again. Great though. The first line was different. It sounded great compared to your competitor. That made me stick around for the second take. So good job on that.
Don't tell me you believe in that sort of stuff.
I liked it.
Don't tell me you believe in that sort.
Your second line's a little weak. You should have gave me a little bit more, but that's, yep, that fourth line is amazing. All right, let's listen to the last one.
It's probably a coincidence, though, right?
Okay, that's weak. Your first one is awful because you were like, it's probably a coincidence though, right? And then your second take for that was, it's probably a coincidence though, right? It's like, it was, I can hear how it was a difference, but at the same time, it just needs a lot of work. It should have been more of a slope, so you should have started up and then only eventually go down because it's a build up. Like, it's probably a coincidence though, right?
No, yeah.
And for the second one, you should probably kind of like cross your arms, be like, whatever, it's not a big deal. It's probably a coincidence.
It's probably a coincidence, right?
It's probably just a coincidence, though.
You heard about the rumor?
Oh, wow.
You heard
Yeah,
about
Bear's
the
too
rumor?
good, bro. I can't.
That was really good. The first take was really good. I liked how worried you sounded, and it didn't sound like too forced either. That was a really good delivery. Your second one, the second one only sounded worse because we saw the potential you had in the first one, and the second one was neutral. But overall, I would not complain. That was pretty good. Oh yeah, I didn't rate you, Ram. Sorry. That's it. Ram, you also got an 7 out of 10. I would say 7.5 because you were almost there. Teddy, however, is getting like a 9 out of 10. I'm sorry.
9, yeah.
Ah, damn it!
Found someone passed out by the lockers. Took them like 3 hours to wake up. Apparently, they found someone passed out by the lockers.
Your first line's a little weak, but only because you were leaning too much into the whole afraid aspect. You should have definitely built a little more into it. Don't just start off like, apparently they found someone passed out by the lockers. Like,
I can definitely tell after re-listening to the next lines that the weakness or the weakness part of the voice like definitely died out a bit.
absolutely. And if you can't do that, that's fine. Just make sure that you kind of like have, like, this character is awfully scared. The character that you're voicing is a little scared of these rumors and what's happening. So make sure you at least just lean into it just slightly that he is worried. Not too much, of course. There is definitely that fine line that you need to figure out, but that's why we practice.
Don't tell me you believe in that sort of stuff.
That was really good.
Don't tell me you believe in that sort of stuff.
I like that little incline you did to kind of make it sound different. It's still similar, but overall, that's exactly what you should do when you're kind of stuck on what else to do with this line. I would have made the emotion completely different, where you're more like in disbelief, like, oh, come on. It's like, you gotta be serious. Like, don't tell me you believe in that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of just being more of a, don't tell me you believe in that. Get a load of this guy. Like, give me,
You sound drunk when you say that.
just give it more. I don't know what to tell. All right, last line. I'm drunk.
It's just a coincidence, though. Probably just a coincidence, though. Right?
All right, yeah, your second take for the last line was a lot better. But yeah, overall, I would also give you an 8 out of 10. It was almost a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
You know what? Just to piss off Theo, it's an 8.5 out of 10.
Let's go!
Just because I really liked your first take.
No!
Suck it up.
Look at graph.
Graph.
Look at graphs.
Is this math?
Look at graph.
I see.
Let me see graph.
Is this graph?
Very graphly.
The
Graph,
graphing
right?
is not graphing for me.
It's not graphing.
I think it's
No.
graphing enough.
I can't graph.
You cannot graph.
You're almost as good as me. You did it. Great job. I'm so proud of each and every one of my children.
Yay!
Ah.
With this knowledge, you hopefully will maybe one day be just as good as I am. Me,
so
the
much
person
nicer.
who voice acts a lot, I promise.
Totally. Yeah, I don't stalk your CCC whatsoever.
I actually lost
Yeah.
the role to you one time.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that made me mad.
Now with this knowledge, go away.
Oh.
Okay.